A whole sound check with us here.
I mean, I can do a whole sound check with all of you here. It's great. We know no sessions feeding into each other as much.
Yeah. And that is good.
I'm just gonna shuffle this way. There we go.
I say, aren't those microphones meant to be pointed at your face? So you're talking up to them, not over them?
Yeah. That's about as in my face as it's gonna get. Without blocking my vision.
And without making it look as though you're just snogging it.
That's why it's been Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes.
Delicious gold leaf. So hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, where we sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons and fix Brian's constant audio issues.
I was going to say, I think the stream is like, I don't know whether it's doing the same for everyone, but it's like the loading circle thing. Oh, okay, there we go. Ta-da!
It's outputting fine for some reason. Twitch is just like, no, I don't want to load the stream today.
Is it just me, or is Brian's mic cutting in and out for everybody else too?
It's cutting in and out.
Brian's like, fuck.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
He's doing what he can with the small tools he has. Remember, kids, it's not the size, it's how you use it.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
In the meantime, Tash, why didn't you give us a recollection of what happened last time? It was very funny hearing your perspective last week.
Because DM can't actually remember.
Last week on Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, the party had faced against the storm giant on the dreaded dreadnought, and after the storm giant ran away like a freaking coward, the blue dragon appeared, and it's like, "Hi everybody, I'm just gonna remind you all that I want this ship gone and dead, and so dead that it's driftwood." To which we were like, "Oh, hell no! We would love to have this ship." To which the dragon's like, "Oh, hell no! I'm gonna have to kill you all." So, anyways, yeah, a bunch of fighting later, and an ingenious move on Eppa's part with, like, cannons just cannonballs just pelting this blue dragon. And they're knocked unconscious. Meanwhile, Rex got the sense of, hey, there's some fuzzy static noise down below deck, but I can't really tell where the giant is. Turns out, the cloud was the giant. So, we all figured, yeah, the ship's probably going to crash and possibly burn, possibly if we don't, get this sorted because of the whole thorium situation and how explosive it can be. So one awesome driving skills and combination of everyone else saving each other later, and we managed to land the dreadnought mostly intact. And we managed to kill Das managed to kill the dragon by decapitating part of its leg. But anyways, decapitation aside, we all land safely, and we all are hailed as heroes, and help to not only move whoever remained in Kumo to a new place where they could start rebuilding and refarming and reforming their, city or whatever, but also to pay the Dwarven Kingdom a visit, because we need allies. Allies that are pretty cool and all, but not totally terrified of us on our dreadnought. And we went over to the Dwarven Kingdom in the air plane of air, and I want to say that was where we left off. I think.
Yeah, I think we're in flight.
Indeed.
I'm just imagining Das just sort of like saying all this like in his own voice, like, "Oh hell no!"
You just
explain the
explain
story to everyone else. It's all fine and dandy.
I do sort of love the idea that, like, I wish it would happen. We are not Critical Role Gale yet, so I doubt it'll happen. But if we did ever have our adventures animated, I do sort of love the idea of chibi versions of our characters doing the last time on.
Last time on Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, and just have these like crow's feet scribble of characters just like doing random shit.
in the full
Crayon as well.
Yes, yes,
in
Delightful
delightful
crayon.
yes,
Or just like a different art style depending on who's telling the story.
Yes.
yes.
Crayon for Das, weird diagrams, weird arcane diagrams for Eppa.
Yeah.
I don't know what the others would do. Drawings in blood for Rex.
No, the next would be anatomically correct diagrams.
Yeah, I agree. Like the anatomically correct, like proper scientific sketch drawings and things along those lines. I'd imagine Aylin's like, I don't know, for some reason I just imagine Aylin just writing like the characters' names but vertically, and they're like the kind of like representations of our characters because Aylin just can't be bothered to draw. I don't know.
Or she will really fuck with you all and write everything in Druidic.
Yes! Oh man, yeah. Yeah, so like, who the hell is who?
Wouldn't you like to know?
For
Oh.
I imagine it's more just like a giant art attack, so you don't see what it is until you're done, and even then you have to step quite a ways away for you to get the full picture.
Oh my god, that would actually be awesome. Tink, I'd imagine. For some reason, I'm imagining like a Van Gogh kind of animation style, similar to like the film Vincent, if I recall correctly.
That is a very good
I know what
film.
you mean.
That it is a good film.
I don't know why, but I kind of imagine Tink would go for that kind of style. You can totally like say, nah, that's bullshit. Why the hell?
I mean,
Right.
I'm not. I mean, me as a human, I'm not actually a fan of Vincent van Gogh paintings, but you know,
That's fair. Cool.
I'm more of a pre-Raphaelite John William Waterhouse kind of thing. Which, if you've seen them, you'll know the famous. Well, he's not necessarily famous, but if you search him, you would go, oh yeah, I recognise that painting.
You'll have
like,
to
it's
yeah.
like a feed. Yeah, I'll find some of them, but
yeah. You'll have to find some
Very much.
examples because now I'm intrigued.
Would you
They are
say
very
John
much-
William Waters?
Waterhouse.
John.
Like, he has one which is Ophelia. He has a mermaid. He has like the ones coming out of the water pool.
Then the DM's trying to
Coax the cat to come over.
Oh, those are really cool.
Yes,
Cat is
I actually did. Funnily enough, my final A-level textiles project was all about water. So I had to do a lot of the history of water and paintings and God knows what on that. And my art piece, River Rocks, was actually in the county museum and won an award.
Oh,
There you
Nice.
go.
oh, pretty
So,
awesome.
Whole watery theme.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well done, you.
Yeah, congrats. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are currently in flight right now on your way to Aesirheim. The
The
dwarven section, if you will, of the plane of air. And some of you had dreams, which reminds me,
Aelin.
Yes.
As you slumber over the few days of your travels, you find yourself on one night having a very lucid dream. You find yourself in a grassy, not quite wheat field, but certainly long grass. And you find yourself holding the crook of Demeter in your hands, and the seeds in the other. And as you're trying to work out why you have these things, you notice that the field the crook is in is vibrant and full of life. The Persephone seeds, everything has died or is going through that autumn, fall to winter process. And you notice either side of you are two women. The one on the green side is dressed in a green robe, hair full of wild flowers and leaves flowing in the wind. On the other side of you is a woman in deep black. Her hair is an ice blue, and she has a single lotus flower, like corsage, pinned to her. And both of them in unison just remind you that things are cyclical. Things go in cycles.
Okay.
And your job
This.
is to not disturb the cycle.
Oh. Okay, I think I know what that is. It's Persephone and Demeter, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You would reckon so.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what that's about. I don't know if I'm going to pay attention to it, but I think I know what it's about.
But anyway, that is just the basis of your dream. When you wake up, absolutely fine. So you get your long rest, all your spells back, and all that jazz.
Oh, wait. Let me do my... While I'm thinking about it, let me do my Cosmic Omen. Just for shits and giggles.
Well, whilst you do your Cosmic Omen, to which you've rolled even, which I think affects me.
Hold on, I'm about to paste it.
I want to say it's whoa.
Wheel!
Wheel! I mean,
I really need to go back through the chat. I need to go back through the chat and see how many times it's come up.
what? The wheel?
I think I've only done it remembered to do it a couple of times.
Rogue says, yeah, I realised I haven't done it. So your update now for the wing is when you fall and would take lethal damage.
Oh, Featherfall, yes, once a day.
Yeah, you get once a day Featherfall for free.
This video is brought to you by
No, apparently I'm being brought to you by Squarespace.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm.
Like 99% of the rest
Right,
of
popped
the
up.
space. Anyway, you're going to travel to Aesirheim is not terrible. It's all fine and dandy. And I actually have a map of Aesirheim for you.
I can imagine the steel drum bit near the steering wheel, like, has, like, all these, like, do not enter DAS, like, do not enter tapes, especially DAS. Yes, DAS, we're looking at you. Don't you dare. Mm.
But yeah, you guys happily pilot Dreadnought up into the space of Aesirheim. And it's an interesting sight to arrive on your own private little airship.
It's hardly little.
Yeah, it's very hardly little. It was steered by a storm giant, Brian.
I know. The DM's just trying to set the mood to be jovial.
Our comically large ship.
A
For
comically
kobolds.
large.
For kobolds, at least.
You're compensating
Compensating for something,
airship.
Has kind of this weird effect
Fact,
where
right.
you
You
expect people to be running a character,
character.
instead they're rushing out to greet you,
You
and marvel
marvel
at
at-
this wonder of machinery.
Ah, they appreciate royalty when they see it.
I'm not sure they can see you, Das.
Well, I mean, they see a big old ship. They see someone who's very important, and once we all step off this ship, see that at least one of them is king, then yeah, that it'll definitely solidify our importance.
Oh, Das, don't you ever change.
Like it's called what's the word? Oh, what's the word that pirates do? Like, it's not marketing, is it? Like,
Reputation?
branding. There we go. It's branding.
Oh god, we really are the CGP Grey videos.
Oh yes. Have fun being a quartermaster, wizard.
I've been the quartermaster for a long time.
Yeah, he has been the quartermaster for a while. Doing a very good job at that.
No one's starved yet.
Somehow I've got myself tangled up trying to take off my dressing gown because I'm getting hot.
Oh my. Da, 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 da,
I'd like
da.
this.
I'm also thinking like Never Gonna Dance Again with the saxophone. Yeah.
Gonna dance again.
Oh, Careless Whisper.
You Careless Whisper, that's it. Yeah. See, I think Das is
ask
yeah.
Spoonie sometime about Careless Whisper.
I think Das is seriously kind of slowly taking over because I feel like I've gotten dumber every time I play this game.
Where we roll becomes you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Truly method actor.
as you
as
guys come into dock, though, you are greeted by
by
a dwarvish
dwarvish
woman
with
strange wings
wings
sprouting out of her back.
back,
They're
not
quite bird accurate. Is the only way to put it. Like you'd expect some patterning from feathers. These are really just plain brown into black feathers. In one hand she holds a scroll, in the other hand she's currently down a tankard of mead.
Alright, well, what the hell's we got?
Also, bleeding through your mic, Tash.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Maybe. Is that better?
I don't know. See how long the Scottish accent bleeds through.
You can hear a little bit.
Anyway. What do you want?
Yeah, Das will do the stride of pride out, like, down the gangplank. And,
Do we have a crown yet?
yeah, do we have a crown?
No, you don't have a crown.
Damn it!
Cool. Since it'll probably take some time to travel here, apart from the fabricate we talked about out of chat,
Yeah.
Epit will have reworked Barry's crown, so it's no longer chewed up. So Das now has a crown.
God about that.
Yes! 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 The crown of Barry! Yes! Yeah, it's like around a little bit ahead now.
It's a tiny bronze crown, but it's still a crown.
Yeah. Yes. So Dust is going to do the stride of pride down the gangplank.
It's Smitty's face.
He's in Zen mode. He's trying to be Zen. Trying to be Zen and it's not working.
All I can see is Das being presented with this crown and just like, it's amazing.
It's like the little glistening anime eyes, which is
Aelin will cast a little prestidigitation and make it sparkle.
oh hell yeah.
So there's this tiny bronze crown on top of a pirate's hat.
Yes.
You know what? We could probably meld the crown to the hat with a little bit of mending spell.
Oh yeah.
A little creative use of it.
I would say we could just use a fabricate spell, but yeah.
What?
Let's
Why,
not break- let's not-
why use a spell slot when you can use a cantrip?
Yeah, I mean that is fair.
That's end of campaign model. I will try and make as many hats as I can to stack up.
Yes. So yeah, he does the stride of pride down the gangplank. And yeah, it just looks so proud. It's just so proud. And he goes, greeting, burly lady of I'm sorry, I don't quite know how to pronounce your glorious place of residence. But we come from the faraway land of Kumo.
But you
really don't know.
This is Aesirheim.
Aesirheim, thank you. You are most wonderful for helping me pronounce that correctly. But anywho, we come from the very far and recently rebuilding Kumo, and I, King Kattendas, happen to be the ruler of this glorious city. Glory greatest city.
As you continue waffling, she
Yeah.
rips it, the scroll just opens and she starts sort of eyeing through it, and it's like, no,
no,
Captain Das, the leader. I've got some weird dragon name.
Oh yeah, weird. Oh wait, has my name changed because I have ascended into royalty? Am I now called someone different?
Do you have the name Cloud Sphere on your documents?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's what I've written down right here.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
where is he?
He's
I
dead.
need a body.
Oh, we surveyed him. I have his horn, and I pull out the blue dragon horn.
She has like this horrified
I-
look and then sighs
I-
because she's like, oh, I can't do so much more work. And she just like holds out her hand. It's like, can I have the horn?
Are you gonna keep it?
I think we got part of the leg in the
Yes.
bag of holding, if I recall correctly.
The horn?
Will do.
I was gonna give that to.
It's all right.
Well, King, he passes the horn over.
Call it a gift to our dwarven brethren for a potential alliance that we must speak of.
The Dwarven Alliance is gonna get me red dragon booty.
I see why I look like a dwarf, but I'm really more of a celestial.
You cut out at the end there, tragically.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no.
I may look like a dwarf, but I'm more of a celestial. So if you could treat me with some respect, that would be great.
I mean, sure. Look, I've only been king for what, a few days, so I'm still getting used to royal protocol and etiquette and how all that's supposed to go together.
Anyway, I just need to borrow this one for a day. You can have it back when I'm done. Do you have any
Oh,
bodies
that's
of the
okay.
crew on the ship?
Bodies of who?
The rest of the crew on the ship.
We buried them. And by buried them, I mean they were turned into dust by a dragon.
Das will take off the crown and the hat, like place it over his chest. Like, they were incredibly brave people who fought alongside us, albeit so briefly, but they were still brave, nevertheless.
There might be some of them in the floorboards.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think-
Like,
I don't think you want to fish for those. Wait, do we have the giant's corpse?
oh, I think we may do. Maybe. I don't know.
I have his pants.
Yeah, we have his leather pants.
They aren't going to help. I kind of need a body part. just for identification purposes.
It hasn't got a name tag at the back of the pants, has it?
You know what? Can I roll a d100, and if it's over 50, we left him. We still have his body on the ship.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Somehow he's sitting there for 3 days.
Just didn't know what to do with him. No, we dealt with him.
Aim has been debating about making a mushroom garden out of him. Anyway, you can have the horn back after a day. I just need to speak to the spirit of this damn thing and make sure he's in the right place.
Alright.
And then once I'm done with that, I can deal with your business.
Alright, fair. Yeah, that's fair. In the meantime, unless you have any other plans for us, may we peruse and explore this glorious kingdom or place that is Aesirheim. So, yeah, I'm making progress. Making good progress.
So don't we have a? Sorry, are you the? I'm guessing you're not the leader of Aesirheim, because I think we have an appointment with them before we go all touristing.
Oh, you do. And I will do, but I need to do this one thing first. Then we can have our meeting.
Ah. Well, suppose you better chat away with the horn.
Nearest pub.
And with that, she flies off up the road to one of these large buildings at the back end of town. That you can see, it looks like a stave cathedral of sorts. As for the rest of you guys, the city is yours to explore. There are a few taverns floating around, a few docks selling old wares and knickknacks from sailors' adventures.
Nothing ever chaotic happens when this group goes to a tavern.
That's all.
Off to the tavern we go.
Yep.
We're off to see the landlord, the wonderful landlord of pub. The only good man. The only. There's only one good landlord, and he runs your pub.
First, we shall go to the pub for day drinking. And then
We'll let this all blow over.
we let this all blow over. Thank you, Tink.
Go to the Winchester and have a pint.
Yeah,
Go to
let
the
it all
Winchester
blow
and have
over.
another pint. And then we shall see where our drunkenness would take us.
We should open a pub called the Winchester back in Kumo.
We
Yeah.
should. Yeah,
It's
the
like-
win. Yeah, the win dash Chester because we won against a storm giant and a dragon.
I was just gonna go for the letters "win" that spell "win" in big red letters over a cartoonish drawing of massive boobs.
I can get behind that.
No, no. Okay,
Oh, no, I'm not disregarding like the design. Like, no, I mean, you probably have more creative skill than I ever shall have. For it is occupied by leadership and kingly duties.
Anyway, you head to the taverns. It is full of burly sailors who are trading tales of rare and incredible beasties that you all think they're just straight up telling lies to one another, just embellishing truths to make life sound better. But they do have a drinking game on right now, and they are looking for more players to sit at the table.
As King Captain of Kumo, I propose that anyone who wishes to shall enter this drinking game, for I shall prove my bladder of iron to all. A bladder of steel, even. Or bladder of whatever the hardest material that is in existence.
Adamantine, I think.
Adamantium.
Adamantium bladder.
That sounds decidedly unpleasant.
Is adamantium rust?
No, it's why I'm recommending it for an anchor chain to those dwarves back in I forget.
Seagate.
Thank you, Seagate. I completely forgot the name.
Yeah.
The other doors to Seagate is a crazy cannon that have blown a hole in the city. Anyway, so Das is joining in this game. Anybody else want to join in this round of drinking games?
Sure, why the hell not?
Alright then.
I'll stay sober. So Epi just has a little half pint of mead.
Aww.
Oh.
You enjoy your little half pint of mead as you watch this insanity unfold. For those taking part, the landlord gathers everyone around the table. He has brought 2 large kegs and starts pouring mugs for you all. Starts pointing out to you all that there are to be no spillages, no regurgitations. First one to vomit, pass out, loses, but you guys keep on going and you don't get to reuse your mugs.
We don't get to reuse? Okay.
The score is counted in the pile of mugs that you have.
Ah.
So, it's at this point, those taking part, could you roll me for me please a constitution check?
Oh boy.
Not a save, a straight up check.
How's a nat 20 do to start off with?
But another nat 20.
Yes.
Oh shit, that was intelligence. Sorry, hang on.
Well, just keep the dice and just what's the number?
Like, the intelligence stat.
It's a +1.
So it's a 21 as well.
There is now a cat on the stream.
I must
Kitty!
run.
Persephone!
Hello.
She does not look pleased.
No, she is like, why humans?
Why?
Why do you look?
Why do you perceive me? Why do you purr?
Kitty! Ash, come see the kitty! Oh, he's napping.
Kitty's gone. Ash was too slow.
Yeah.
Ninja hasn't been in all day. You don't know where he is.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Committing violence, as all cats should.
While singing very bad Android Lloyd Webber musical numbers.
No, they don't need to do that.
No, they sing the songs of their people.
They can sing songs from the Aristocats.
That is a film that does need to be remade because it was a good one.
Just as long as it isn't made in the style of like the Cats movie, then we're all good.
Oh
Oh,
no,
no,
they can do it in that whole 5 live action stuff. It's fine.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
Tink, are
Tink,
you
are
taking
you-
part in this drinking contest?
Yep.
Alright, then if you could roll me a d20, please.
Let's see. I have roll 20. Yep. No, I don't.
Oh, someone had a very weird sound just then. It's like someone jacked in.
No, I'm opening a bag.
Oh, that's what it was. It completely set my tinnitus off.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was no, this might
takes a
get
large,
large.
but I don't
Well,
think
it
it's
was
that
the
long.
bag was being stubborn. I had to use my teeth.
Heath.
Valid.
Couldn't be more like a 40
So-
scale if you try then, could you, Tash?
Mm,
Teeth.
Heath. Mm.
I'm wondering if Rogue Trader will do an Orc expansion. You just do it in teeth.
So the RPG did have. So oddly
Did
enough,
you say
being
20?
A d20, yeah.
if it isn't patently obvious, my Nomda internet
I do.
is from running the old Rogue Trader Fantasy Flight system that the video game is based on, partially, and it did actually have in one of its books rules for playing a sanctioned Xeno. So you could play an Eldar, an Orc,
Oh
or a
no.
Tau.
Oh no.
I know.
That's
That's-
must be interesting.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. I rolled a 1, by the way.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So
You watch this first round go down, and you know, yours. Das and Aileen just start going ham. They are chugging away, and a couple of the barhands can't really keep up with how fast you guys are downing drinks and just keeping on going. Tink, unfortunately, drinks the first one, and you're not quite sure if it's just like too gassy or your stomach's too full. It doesn't end well for you, and you are sadly the first one eliminated only after a few laps.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh
You
no.
can still set the table and carry on playing, but essentially you just slowly fed one cup after the other. Alright then. So,
Oh.
Das and Aelin,
I dare.
can you give me another constitution check?
I feel that my reign of awesomeness will end. Yeah, the king has finally fallen to drink.
Oh, I mean, you did quite well. You managed to get up to double figures. You managed to. You feel very confident in the fact you've seen off Aelin, you've seen off a few more burly dwarves, you've seen off one guy that is more scarred than face. And it's more looking at him, you realise that the scars are stickles. You can see all immediately. And you snort the ale out your nose, and immediately bar stuff like that. Little one's out. And you come in a glorious third place.
Bronze is just as good as silver and gold.
Cups scatter everywhere.
Yeah.
Alright then. For the final two, Aelin, can you give me a constitution saving throw?
Aelin's doing well.
She's doing very well.
Don't jinx me, please.
Getting past the 15th round of cups, you and this one-eyed dwarf are still chugging away. And he starts chuckling to himself. It's like, there is no way I'm gonna be beaten by a woman.
You're not going to take that, are you, Blondie?
At this point, Aelin looks this guy straight in the eye and just rips this ginormous belch. Nothing else comes out but air. Let me be clear. Air and sound. This is not a 3-dimensional belch. Just a belch.
It's a 4-dimensional belch.
Well, if your bar stool shakes underneath you, then yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can I be very cheeky and do a little sleight of hand to put something in the misogynist's glass?
Oh. Spicy. Or it will be.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, that's
There's
a
no one at this table who's still semi-sober.
14. I'm putting a tiny lump of thorium into his drink.
As your hand goes, you think you're like, oh, I'm in this blind spot, there is no way he can see me coming. And your hand reaches out to drop the thorium in the mug, he just puts his hand over yours and keeps it tight. No.
Yeah.
I don't need through my drink, thank you very much. So
What?
And pushes your hand away and keeps the mug covered and carries on drinking.
At this point, that's just going absolutely like fangirl mode for Aelin. Like, oh, Aelin, drink him under the table, drown him in drink.
Wait, does enlarger juice give you? But no, that's only strength checks. Damn it! I don't have enhance ability prepared.
Oh,
I mean, I have guidance, but I don't want to cheat.
I have.
I mean, I was all for you cheating on my behalf, but
More. Okay, can I use my telepathy to kind of speak into that dwarf's mind and be and just sort of just talk shit to him, like?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
So, Aelin, can I have another Constitution saving throw? And can you roll a d4 on top for me, please?
No.
fuck.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're feeling fine, and then suddenly, and all you watch is like, Aelin has never been green before. There's not a natural colour for a human being to be. At which point, it is just projectile. Aelin is on the ground from the force of her own vom. Everyone cheers, and the misogynistic dwarf is having a quiet chuckle as he's just casually still drinking.
At this point, I would. Do I?
Oh god! Damn, his stealth clearly spiked the drink.
Part of me wants to telepathically like roast him. At the same time, I kind of want to say he's cheating. It's cheat kind of thing. Like, this is rigged. Like, oh.
You know what? How mean do we want to be?
He was very misogynistic to Aelin. I want to be so mean that he would weep. I want him to weep on the floor.
Shall we call his mother?
God, I have the best. Okay.
I was just gonna use mind sliver on him.
Oh no, I was gonna.
Someone else took my drink and just boff.
I was gonna telepathically speak to him as if I was his mother. I goes, like, just make up some random shitey name.
Yeah, we could just scheme this quietly via message. Just give me the signal when you want him to. No, be his mother and threaten to slap him if he doesn't apologize.
I got the Aphrodite wig and dress and everything. Oh my god!
Wait, what? No, What? You're invading his mind. You can't get dressed in his mind.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I was sort of thinking like being his mother, but also telepathically doing it. But okay, I'll just telepathically do it. So yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah,
Sending a howler.
yeah, yeah,
Michael Weasley.
yeah. I'll
How dare
I'll
you.
go. I'll go. Enstrom Henry Beardy Bear. How dare you say such things to a lady? Is this how you treat all the women? Is it what you even think of your own mother? How dare you be so... How dare you be so impolite? I demand that you apologize right this instant!
Das,
Yes.
you send that message. It gets immediately cut off. By a booming voice. Again, sent to you by telepathy, almost like someone, like your telepathy is basically two cups on a string, but the other guy's got it stuck to his ear. But now it's in your ear.
Oh no.
First of all, little one, don't go shouting at being superior to you. And secondly, you're free to cheat in the game, because it wasn't in the rules. There's no spillages, no regurgitations. So I did not cheat.
Well, I still demand that you apologize to that woman! She at least did a decent job drinking everyone else under the table! Just tell you see ya.
And suddenly Aelin pops up, clean, sober, smiling.
The old wolf looks up to you and gives you a half drunken smile. Raises his current mug to you. It's just was a good try, but no one's beat me yet.
Oh, the urge to go head to head with him now is so strong.
Oh, the dirge. The drunken urge. Not the death urge, the drunken urge, the dirge.
It's the spite urge. It's
The
fuck
spite,
you.
the surge.
It's
The spurge,
It's the
even.
fuck you urge.
The spurge. I reckon you could take him on there, Per.
Hilariously, I do have exact. Oh, I know. Oh, you're asking for checks. No, I'm not going to do that. That would be a very ridiculous thing to do with a 6th level spell slot.
What, enhance ability?
No, sadly it doesn't actually affect Constitution saving throws, but sorry, it just Constitution checks. It does give proficiency to Constitution saving throws though, which this wouldn't be. But I took Tensor's Transformation last level, like when we leveled up, which would mean I'd have a +5 on my con saves. But this is not a con. Sadly, con check.
No, it is not.
Who are you anyway?
You may call me Wotan. That's what many people around here call me.
I'm
Okay,
immediately
fine.
rolling religion on that.
Go for it.
That's a 24.
You know that it's the name that certain gods may use as like a synonym. But equally it could be almost like a almost like saintly names or a thing.
Is there anything else associated with this name other than being a saint name?
It is also a cover name of a specific god, specifically Odin.
Does the dwarf have one eye?
He currently has an eye patch over one eye, yes.
I think Eppa just loudly chuckles when he's after realizing who this person might be.
What do you find so funny, little one?
I don't normally meet someone named after a day of the week.
Oh,
Everybody gets their name from somewhere. So you must have some sort of story to tell me. What kind of amazing tale does a small kobold like you have the plane of air?
Oh, I'm just saving the whole damn thing.
Saving the whole plane of air.
Sort of our responsibility. I mean, and he just sort of looks over to Aelin. We sort of found a hole in reality. And it's a very frustrating moment of just realizing, I've got to save another elemental plane.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. Do you know how long I've been waiting just to have a good sit down and read this book? And he pulls out, like, the Primordial spell book. I've just been trying... I need to practice my Primordial before I can even read this. But no. All these elemental planes keep falling apart, and I can't even read the bloody language.
His eyes light up when you bring out the Primordial spell book. He's like, well, that's an interesting little thing.
Oh, it just lets... It's only... as far as I know, it only lets you summon a giant crab. His arch nemesis, actually. Pointing at Das. The Kraben.
He looks over at Das and looks back at the book and back at Das. It's like, are you sure he wasn't driven mad already?
I'll have you know, I am certifiably somewhat sane, thank you very much. I have improved so much since I have met my wonderful crew.
He's absolutely batshit. But we love him anyway.
Aww. Platonically, I'm assuming.
Somebody has to.
Yeah. You know that word?
I mean...
Sorry.
No, I don't know the meaning. I've heard it said before.
Yes, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, where is it? Oh, for some reason I got +3, so, 6!
I realise you've said a very long, complicated word. You get a slight headache.
Oh, my head hurts.
I feel so mean. What's your intelligence stat? I feel like it can't actually be bad.
I got -1. But in terms of saving throws, it's a +3, but in terms of just intelligence stat, it's a -1.
Oh, of course, yeah, because you have proficiency from being a rogue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's an intelligence of 8. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah, we think. It's like, it must be the beer. Which tastes really good, by the way, but it hurts.
Oh, he's also a king now.
Yes, I'm also King Captain Das, to be precise.
A king kobold, you say? Well, that's new.
Well, I mean, I was diplomatically and democratically elected after all.
By us.
Well, I'm still democratically elected.
No, I think that's oligarchically selected.
Well, either way, under my kingdom, we have managed to defeat not one, but two almighty foes of this very plane. I was thinking that maybe someone else could step in so they can narrate the story and brush my ego.
Enemies of the plane might be overstating it, but we did defeat. Let me check my notes again. Cloud Spear and the last Stormkeeper, all while defending a city. Oh, and took the Dreadnought and made it the Mighty Dreadclaw. That was a productive day.
It was.
Ah, such mighty deeds indeed.
Are you interested in a pair of giant leather pants, by the way?
No, I'm good. I don't need leather pants.
Oh.
Could you give me some shoes?
We could turn the pants into shoes. I mean, they're big enough to.
Looks at his feet. He's like, meh, could do.
You know something about drinking. And clearly you seem to be able to. Do you reckon you would be able to take a few of your friends and set up what do you call this sort of thing? A mead hall? Is that what dwarves call it? In Kumo. We'd happily give you a lift there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Kuma really wants a mead hall. What you really need is some people and some life there, and the mead hall itself should spring up over time. Just can't plonk one down. That's not how it works.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes.
That is some wise words from Mark, the quartermaster there.
I'll take your quartermaster's advice on board. In any case, though, I'm going to let you be. Because I believe you're about to have a meeting soon. And as he gets up to walk away, the dwarf woman from earlier sort of walks in through the door. You notice her wings have vanished. She still walks with a saintly authority, and a few of the locals seem to uplift themselves in her presence. So she joins you all at the table. So goes, I can see you all had a good time. It's not bad. 30 mugs is quite impressive. So, what does Kumo need from Aesirheim?
You have a list, don't you?
We're doing this in the pub?
Well, may as well.
Good as anywhere else?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Neutrality, if not friendship. Kind of at the moment, we've got Aura being very upset with us, and we'd rather not have Aesirheim wanting to poke their nose in. So some sort of like oath that you're not going to attack us. Be very lovely. We need a whole bunch of food, because as much as we've started setting up growing, our friend, pointing at Aelin, can't just sit there and cast plant growth every day. We have work to do. Also, any help to deal with the what do you call it? The big angry wind element, wind titan.
Oh, the other storm.
Yes.
You're seriously looking for people to help you with that thing?
Well, it's currently ripping holes in reality, so yeah. I like reality. I get to play with it.
Yeah, and I get to visit it every now and again. What do you mean it's ripping holes in reality?
Holes that weren't there before are opening up in the material realm that lets us get into here. we had to stop. What was it called?
Hold
Hold
on a
on.
second. And she like reaches out and like full on slaps you on the forehead.
Ah!
And she's gonna cast a spell. Do you resist having your mind read?
Oh god, this is a true trust exercise. Does Das trust people in? It's not Das. Does Eppa trust people in his head? um. Okay, what do I get? You know what? I'm going to roll an insight check to see whether or not I trust this woman enough. That's a 14.
You get the feeling that she's not gonna probe into places you don't want her to go. She's willing to
Cool.
respect your boundaries. Her whole line of questioning seems to have been literally, what has happened? I need to know.
Yeah, I think when she slaps my forehead, it's very much a case of showing her the impact of like that hole that opened up in the sky, the corpse of the creature that Das, Rex, and Tink dealt with, and it kind of doesn't go any further than that. Maybe throw in some voice files of people saying the elemental planes are collapsing, things like that. But not details about the Earth plane, none of that. Just the text files, voice files.
Yeah. I get you. Okay. For you, it feels like a couple of minutes, but for everybody else, literally just slap, hands off. And she's very much like, that's not meant to happen. Well, at least it hasn't happened for a long time.
I never thought I'd have the mental equivalent of wanting to clean the carpet.
Yeah, your mind is rather filthy. I'd recommend a good chamomile tea every now and again.
Bartender, another mead.
Handed yet another mead. Alright. We can guarantee your neutrality. We are help with the food situation. In terms of worrying about order, you don't have to worry about that. You've got their goddamn flagship. And we didn't put their money anywhere else. And well, I suppose if you want help with the Elder Tempest, I might be able to rally up a few stalwart hands to help man your ship.
I think Epitod's like to dash the rest of the party. Well,
I kind of missed that last part, so. Yeah.
Basically, she's willing to
Not attack us.
Yeah. You guys are going to be safe from the attacks. They're going to give you food. But she's actually reassured. She's like, Aura is not a threat. You have the Dreadnought. You have their flagship. That thing is a beast and will quite happily defend what's left, or the new Kumo as it's being built. The Elder Tempest could be fun. She might be able to dig around and find a few stout hands to give you all some extra help with your ship, because she's aware that you're not fully well manned.
oh, actually, you might know this. We got a letter, and he pulls out the letter in Abyssal. Do you speak Abyssal?
Takes a swig of the and spits out and goes, sorry, I have to clear my mouth every time someone says that word. But she has a can.
Passes the letter across. Do you know who the uncle of Cloudspear was? Because apparently, Kumo kind of got the whole battle involving Kumo kind of seemed to involve. Well, you can see the letter there. I'm trying to convince the last of the Stormkeepers to kill Cloudspear.
She takes note and starts reading it and goes, Well, this particular individual goes by the name of Eberlath.
Oh shit.
Do we
Alright.
know that name as a collective or just as players?
Yes.
I would say probably us players.
As players, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
player does not.
Oh boy, have we got some fun to tell you.
This is big baddie from.
Those of you that are proficient, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Oh, that's me out then.
Oh, that's me out too.
Oof, that's a 13. It's not a great roll.
I have a +2 in religion.
Are you proficient in it though?
I don't think I'm proficient, but I have a +2.
Proficient, there'll be like a little dot next to it will be filled in.
Yeah, no, I'm not proficient in it.
Why do
At
you
least
want
I rolled
proficient
better
in
than the
religion?
drinking. No.
But
Is-
anyway, do
is-
the thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Yeah, called it.
Well,
Yeah,
but at least
It
it's
is exactly the sort of thing that Rex and Eppa would be the ones that are proficient in. Well, roll the same number. Roll the same after
You
odds.
know the name, but you can't. Like you're sitting there, why am I doing this? Ah, it's almost like someone's blanked it out of your memory on purpose.
It's a very dramatic name.
The angel's the angel. The woman is shocked that you don't know the name of Ebenrath. And so she explains it to you that when the Dragon came to the world and they made the Prime Dragons, everyone assumes there was 10. 5 for the chromatic, 5 metallic, and a little bit of mix of gem in between. But there is an 11th, and that is Ebenrath. If you consider Io creation, Ebenrath would be destruction.
Oh. That tracks. Is he associated with the Shadow?
That is his primary domain, yes. Clue is kind of in the name. He is a black.
Hit me in the head again.
Hmm?
Hit me in the head again.
That's all hit Eppa in the head.
Ow! Not you, you blithering imbecile.
You said to hit you on the head again. You didn't specify who.
Was I looking at you?
No, but
Oh, where are you looking at?
specified.
I was looking.
Jan, it's very hard to tell.
I was looking at her. At which point, I imagine the perfect timing just be bonked in the face.
Oh yeah, hand slap on your head.
And then I will show her the fight that we had around the Earth Titan.
She sees the Ebenzaran and full on recoils. The wings emerge, and she stands there like a spear at the ready. Almost like a reflex. And everybody else in the tavern like starts panicking because they're used to her having wings. They don't yet go full angelic form.
Whoa! Guys, it's fine. Like it's like whatever Eppa had showed in her mind, probably not appropriate for the occasion. I thought you knew better than that.
There was the fight with the shadow turtle.
Oh, Alright. Okay.
If that monster has infected the Tempest, it's no wonder everything's going to
Carbon dioxide? Carbon monoxide? I'm gonna make an intelligence saving throw again.
That was a 20.
Yeah, a dirty 20.
Something he learnt in school.
He is fine.
Yeah.
It's an important thing to learn in Kobold class, because if you're in a cave, the air will sink and you'll get pools of carbon monoxide, and that'll make you dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, having seen what got posted in the messenger chat. Fun
Fun
fact:
fact.
if you actually get the Doom 2016 soundtrack, they have edited it, so it is the standard Doom artwork, but they have changed some of the demons so they are playing instruments. So that is in the official artwork. Anyway. Yeah. So this woman has now got like full angel mode. We are talking several sets of wings. Not necessarily a halo, but she has got like what looks like a helm, but it's all tattooed on her face. And she's like, if this thing has infected the Tempest, this plane is done for. This whole thing is done for. I reckon grab stuff and going somewhere else. Either some celestial plane or one of the hells. Take your choice. I don't care.
Okay. Okay. Das, I need some. Wait, no. Who has charisma in this party?
I do.
You shudders.
I mean, I
Aelin.
do have a +1.
Aelin has a +2.
Yeah, I think Emperor just turns to Aelin. Calm her down. It was okay. Yeah, the Earth plane's fine.
Maybe I can telepathically
We
calm
fixed
her down.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, we fixed that one.
I don't care if it was fixed. It's here. It's infected. That's it.
Well,
Plan's gone.
Maybe we could fix that too.
I mean, all we had to do was... Oh, okay. We didn't do it alone. They turned a phoenix into a dirt bird, and then that became the new Titan. I don't know if how you make new storms. Do you just summon a very big elemental?
Yeah, but we have nothing to replace the Elder Tempest with. You kill it, it's gone. So unless you know some wonderful way of purging it.
What if
A
we...
drinking conversation. Sorry. Go ahead, Tash. Mine was going to be a very silly joke.
What if we get this air titan thing to drink so much that it will projectile vomit the corruption out of its system? And Daz's just sitting there looking so proud of himself.
It's a giant freaking ball of air. It doesn't care.
Well, we're just gonna have to get them several barrels of drink to get it, like, to projectile vomit.
It's sentient, right? You can have a drinking competition with that dwarf from before.
Yeah. I'm sure that dwarf guy will have no problem drinking it under the clouds.
She's getting more annoyed, isn't she?
She is.
I mean, look, we can at least try. Maybe not making the storm drink, because
That will
I'm
turn it to
questioning
rain. Yeah, they'll turn it to alcoholic rain.
Oh, and then you could set fire to the rain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not wrong.
I mean,
Give it chocolate milk.
Oh,
what if the spellcasters summoned air elementals inside of it, basically implode it from the inside?
House MD actually does clinic hour.
Okay then.
yeah.
But not the
What happens
you know,
is
not
they
the
close a tab and
not the-
YouTube starts up.
I don't know if I love that it said, "Do they do clinic hours?" Because I was thinking, I wonder if any gods could help.
Yeah.
I was like, you're a celestial, right?
Yes.
There's got to be sky gods that care about this plane. Surely they would help.
Hi.
Actually, there is one.
Go on.
She thinks for a minute. It's like he's gonna be walking in 3, 2, and it's what can best be described as a belt of thunder.
Excuse me.
So it's like the entire building shake. And you see, like her form relaxes, she goes back to like a normal winged form. And she has this heavy sigh, she starts rubbing her temple. It's like, and here he is for his afternoon top up. And you don't see the person at first, you just see the belly coming through the door. And as it turns, it even gets wedged in the door frame. It takes a couple of goes before eventually this big lump of a dwarf with an amazing beard that is all braided and full of intense iconography work. Sadly, this wonderful hair of gold you're expecting from such a person has long since faded away and gone to almost worse than mine. Like we're talking full on monk shave bald. He just staggers and goes, I am the god of thunder and I want my drink.
I mean, it's not quite God of Fire, but
No, but Thor has entered the building and he is just basically a drunkard.
Pretty sure I have cannons that are louder than that.
But anyway,
I do say that loud enough so it's intentionally heard.
well, I'm the god of thunder and I want a drink.
No, I have cannons that make louder noises than that.
Did you say enough for people to hear?
Yes, purposely.
Ah. He turns around and goes, No one is louder than me. Who said that?
I point to Eppa.
He looks at Eppa and says, Which one of you eight said it?
Eppa just sort of like stands up on what I assume is a bench next to the table,
Mm-hmm.
raises his winged arm and like the cape side of his arm and just goes, "There is me, these four."
But he's still trying to like focus on his like can't quite make it out. And he's reaching for a hammer, but he can't seem to find it.
Ah, is he actually wearing a hammer?
You can't tell.
The urge to use telekinesis to steal his hammer is very strong.
Just like, do you remember the old Adidas adverts where Belly's gonna get you?
No.
Oh God.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Basically, he has that big of a beer gut. You can't even tell where his knees are. It is that much of a belly. Hey, just give me a second. He actually has to physically lift his foot out of the way. And he does have a hammer.
Oh boy.
Are you going to try to telekinetically grab them all away?
Yeah, I think as soon as I can see it, I'm going to cast it. I will cast telekinesis to just sort of just yoink it off his belt loop.
And I will telepathically like try and distract him to be like, "Hey, look over there!" like kind of thing.
So I don't know if it weighs more than 1,000 pounds, but I can carry it if it's less than 1,000 pounds. Well, I'll have to check.
It weighs less than 1,000 pounds. You can happily lift and carry it out of the way. At which point it's like, haha, see, even the mighty Mjolnir is...
It's over here. And I just land the hammer next to me, and I just lounge against it. Actually, if it's big enough, I will actually sit on it.
Fucking kobolds.
If also you can use it as like a very small stool.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm just sat on it, leaning against the handle.
Goes to reach out to grab you, and he's completely missing. And he's sitting there going, "Stupid wizard, mirror image." At which point,
I think as he starts to figure out which one I am, I'm just going to like put my butt on the hammer entirely and actually just telekinesis myself to a different table. Because I've got 10 minutes of this.
Sadly for the rest of you, he falls into the table. Destroying the table, the mugs that were on it, the half kegs of mead that you've all been drinking from. And the Valkyrie just sits there, head in her hands, just going, and now he's gonna be worse. My Lord Thor, these people are here for aid in dealing with the Elder Tempest. Just calm down. Please, for the love of your wife, just calm down.
Ooh, who? I'm just gonna roll religion because I want to see if I know who Thor's wife is.
The DM's now trying to remember. I want to say it's Sif.
Yes, it's Sif.
I think it is, yeah. I was gonna say.
Don't worry, I'll
Dice jail time.
I'll investigate.
Yeah. Sif, the giantess, goddess of grain and fertility.
Yeah. As he laid the rubble of the table.
Yep, Sif.
He's just sobbing away. And often you're not quite sure if he's audibly saying the word sniff or sif.
Does she clean grease and mark so well?
No.
Okay, I was thinking of a Sif cleaning product. I wasn't making a misogynistic housewife joke here.
That's right. I knew what you were going for.
Thank you.
I know. But didn't they change it to Jif?
Jif, yeah.
Yeah, it's different in different countries. I think in Spain it's still Sif.
Yeah.
Yep. It's globalism. Anyway.
Now that he's crying, I think Appa will feel slightly bad and will telekinesis back to being sort of just right next to him, plop the hammer on the floor and just be like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry."
He's still sobbing away, but Valkyrie's like, it's okay, he gets like this. He's really been upset since the whole Order Storm thing started.
We're here to help now. And just messages Aelin, "Help! I don't know how to cheer God up." You're the one who deals with God.
Aelin's not on purpose, and they don't cry.
It's gonna be fun. Just can you just help me get him up? And it takes several of you to roll him over and just get him sat up again. He's just like, sorry, I destroyed the table.
Oh, like we all destroy tables from time to time. It's fine.
Aelin can fix that with mending. See? No harm done.
So you all want to go fight the Elder Tempest?
Well, ideally we want to fix it.
It's not a matter of what.
Do you have any idea how you're gonna fix it? It's pretty nasty. It's done some damage to me. I used to have a wonderful head of hair.
Oh, no, that is.
I don't suppose plant growth would work for that.
Yeah.
You can cast plant growth if you want. What do you want to grow on his head?
Toupee and vines.
Oh my god, cord silk!
I was gonna say, if you really want to take it up a notch, he even takes, like, grabs a hold of the beard, and you realise the beard's a fake beard.
Oh god.
Oh, that's tragic.
He's got patches of hair, but they're all singed and curled. It's like, this even needs to get fixed.
Okay. What if I give him the Aphrodite wig, but obviously model as a
Makeover!
makeover?
I mean, you can hand him the Aphrodite wig if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll hand him over the Aphrodite wig. I could get my own wig from elsewhere.
He then uses it as a tissue and hands it back to you and goes, thank you.
Aelin, can you clean this with your, magic thing? Please.
Magic maid service.
I was waiting for him to try and say prestidigitation.
Present titty gator?
Instigation.
Close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it begins to have a little cry and takes a whole keg of ale and starts knocking it back like you guys were just knocking back mugs.
No.
And the Vicar's is sitting there going, my lord, you won't want to stop, you don't need to... Oh god, that's gonna be messy soon. Can someone give me a hand?
God, put the beer down. We've got work to do.
But I don't want to work, I feel so useless. I'm a god of storms and I got beat up by a storm.
Definitely get beat up by a storm if you're pissed.
I was sober. It broke my bell.
Well, you certainly can't do it now. I stole your hammer. And I'm not even a storm. I'm barely 13.
Wait, you're a child?
Oh no, it's different with kobolds. We're adults at 7.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Death?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, Dad.
Well, how
Are
old?
you of legal drinking age?
Yeah,
Are you of legal pirating age?
I'm of a legal every age.
By pirate law.
Of legal age of pirating and drinking and all that goodness. I just don't have an exact number. Like, I think it is just a headcanon that Das doesn't know exactly how old he is. He just knows that he's of legal age.
Oh,
It's just occurred to me. Sorry. Slight
gonna
thought
say-
of him. Yeah. If they say that you go into a tavern and you have to check ID, if there's different, like,
races.
consents for different ages, for different races.
Hmm.
I mean, how do they check that? Does everyone have to learn the different consents for the different races?
They've
I'm
just got
guessing.
a laminated piece of paper that just goes
Yeah.
human 18, elf 140, dwarf 210,
Mm-hmm.
gnome 7, kobold also 7.
Yeah.
Why no?
Sorry, no, it just
7? I
occurred
think
to
they're
me.
a lot older than for age of consent.
No, it's a misprint.
Oh.
They're
Yeah,
the
they're
told everyone. So that
So that
way
way
they went sooner.
Hmm.
I mean, after all, everyone assumes they're just going to be kids in all the kids' portions. It's more fun watching people that wasn't down pints.
Orc 1.
Aylin's character sheet says that she's 21, but this girl's been through some shit. She feels like she's about 210.
That's what you get. That's what you get for young marriage.
Oh.
Don't get married before you're 20, kids. Otherwise, you end up like Aelin.
Oh.
Dick! Dick move! Dick move! Although, if you can't be a good example, be a horrible,
Be a
be a
lesson to
horrible
learn
warning.
from.
Yeah. If you can't be a good example, be a warning.
Beautiful. But yes, back to berating a god.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like I'm not even 3 foot tall, and I could take your hammer. Now, admittedly, yes, I'm a wizard. I play around with the universe, so whim. It's very fun. Yes, yes, yes. But come on, what would your wife think? What would Loki think?
What would Brian Boitano do?
What would Bribal Dino do?
Please tell me you guys get that reference.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I don't think I got that one.
South Park,
South Park.
the bigger, longer, and uncut.
What was the reference? Sorry, I missed what you said.
What would Brian Boitano do?
Oh, yeah, what would Brian Botano do if he was here? I love that movie so much. I actually did it as part. Well, I did part of it for my theatre design course, and they were like, "You can't put this into your coursework."
Oh my god, what'd you do? Try and recreate the Uncle Flucker song?
No. I reference like using like a live action. There's also like a live action. I can't remember. It can't be the Oscars. It must have been the Grammys or something of Robin Williams doing Blame Canada. And I think I referenced that. The staging
Blame
of that. And they were
Canada.
like,
Blame Canada.
I want to
and it's like,
Out
you
of real
can't use-
country anyway.
Anyway,
I
love that film.
I know for the Oscars because they got nominated for Best Original Song. Matt and Trey did go, but they went in dresses. And they admitted afterwards they were just off their faces on acid. They knew they weren't going to win, so they just went literally to have a good time.
Yeah.
If you ever get the chance, go back and watch those interviews. You can tell they are not with it. They try their best to just hold it together and hope no one notices. But anyway, back to the D&D at hand though. Thor was just still sulking and obviously won't give you the time of day.
Fine, I'll take the hammer and I'll fix the problem.
As you go to telekinesis the hammer away, you get within 40 feet or so away, and then the hammer just stops and won't go any further.
You're no fun. Eppa says, looking at the hammer like the hammer's doing this.
The hammer just floats there emotionlessly.
float back.
Oh my god, I'm having a thought. I shouldn't have a thought, but I'm having a thought.
Oh
Epic
no.
is full on standing up now, by the way. He's essentially like leaning on the handle like a pillar, because he's small enough that he can basically treat this like a pillar holding up the room.
Aelin will cast Prestidigitation and make his cloak billow dramatically.
Ah, this is what it's like to feel dashing.
For once in your life, Pepper, you feel like a dashing hero. So yeah, what would you guys like to do now? There is a god here who won't help you, it just wants to get drunk.
Did he not respond to the mentions of Sif or Loki?
He just sulks deeper and drinks 2 at a time. For legalism reference, he's making Gragas look like a child. Valkyrie has offered now to give you a hand, as best she can.
Okay.
Please.
That's just like... Okay. I don't know if there's like another mug of ale that Das could just down real quick. Or just some alcoholic beverage. Just gonna be like... hold my beer. And, I don't know. Wherever a drink can be summoned or whatever, it'll just down it real quick. And just, go to Thor. Now listen here, you! As a fellow king talking to a god, we have fought a bloody blue dragon who thought he could get away with hoarding a lot of resources. And we also fought a bloomin' giant who thought that they could just waltz into Kumo and just destroy more of the people and the buildings and everything else with it. And yet, we showed them the way out of life. So, whilst we mortals, I might add, have achieved so many great things, and here you are, sitting in the bar. That actually rhymes, actually. You know, I have to write that down. Here you are, sitting at the bar, feeling so sorry for yourself for some completely random reason. Are you going to let a bunch of mortals outdo a god of your reputation and power and just presence of awesomeness? Because let me tell you, if I were a god, you know, I'd actually prove, I'd actually give people a reason why I'm a fecking god. I mean, I've given people enough reason to see why I'm a bloody king with all my crew. What say you? King Catton. Yeah, King Catton, thank you, Pepper, for reminding me. But yes, what say you, oh god of storms? And you know what? Actually, I might have a thing for this. Let's go on to feature traits.
Can I cast a quick guidance?
Panache, I want to say, is what I got. So I would have to make a persuasion check contested by Thor's insight check. Depending on how hostile Thor is.
He's not being hostile.
Okay, then in that case then, he will be charmed by me.
I was gonna say, you're basically trying to get Snorlax to move, but you're not got the Poke Flute yet.
I'm gonna do a persuasion check
That's
either
the
way.
way to describe it. Fluorite.
Add a D4 to that.
Oh, D4. Sure.
Yeah.
As it, considering I have been being like talking shit to this guy, I would like to give the help action
Okay.
to Das.
Let's go ahead and roll me another persuasion check.
All right. Yeah, because I'm a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy. Oh, like that was nearly a 17.
Add a D4 to that too.
Another.
I say I think it's the same roll because it's advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Thor right now is a Snorlax, and you guys don't have a poker flute to move him. So.
We can make a poker. Do.
Personally, when it comes to Pokemon games, I like to assume that you never use the poker flute to actually play the music. You just use it to hit the Snorlax over the head.
If we're going for the blunt force option. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do any of the things that I could do right now to just bludgeon a god. I feel like that would end badly for me. It's like, look, you're a Valkyrie. You normally deal with this. How do we sober him up? If it means hitting him with a stick, I'm more than happy to.
You kind of don't. Let me talk to some of my sisters, and I'll come with you if I have to.
Does anyone have a chain?
Why a chain? What good would a chain be right now?
If I chain his feet to the Dreadclaw, we can drive towards the storm, and he'll sober up on the way there.
He'd act more like an anchor.
Yeah, but that's why he's at the end of the chain.
Yeah, but he would still be an anchor. Even when you're in the air, he would be pulling you down.
Physics of this plane upset me. I'm getting a mead. And Ever just goes and gets a mead.
Okay, I mean it's an action, and it doesn't say that I have to wait until like a long rest in order to do that. So I mean, he'll feel it in his fingers. He'll feel it in his toes. He's got to move and he's got to go towards storm to defeat the storm thing and get rid of Aberrath thing. And I don't know. Anyways,
Nat 20, let's go.
no, let's go. Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah.
I rolled a one.
Hold on.
Damn.
Fuck. Yeah. I rolled a one. Yeah.
Okay. Seeing something interesting.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
An organ playing a 639-year-long piece has finally gone up a chord.
Okay. What? Hold up.
I
forgot about that.
I'm going to the session here because this is going to take us way off track and we'll have no time to bounce back around again. But for context, it's an avant-garde composer and he's constructed an organ that will not finish playing its piece until the year 2640. It takes that long to play a note, or in this case, a chord. It's the first time it's changed chord in 2 years.
Why would they do that?
Because avant-garde people are weird.
Something, immortality of music, something.
Yeah. The composition is fully entitled as Organ Squared over ASLSP, or as slow as possible.
Boo.
Oh, hold up. Whenever I make an ability check, that lets you add your proficiency bonus. Hold up. Oh, I'm not proficient in persuasion. Boo! Oh,
And you call yourself a swashbuckling rogue.
look. Like, I think I may get more, like, proficiencies along the way somehow. I just don't know how. I'll have to look
Just
at that.
take the skilled feat next level.
Yep.
Alright then.
That gives you like 3, I think.
Mm.
I would say yes. Anyway,
Yeah. Or 1 expert and 2 proficiencies.
let's
Wait, let me look. Aelin has that feat.
let's end the session ourselves here for the week. As you guys debate your best way of either A, sobering up a god of thunder who just doesn't want to be sober, or B, have a Valkyrie join your team for the purposes of taking on the Elder Tempest.
So long as you don't get PTSD all over again, then yeah, sure.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. We'll hopefully see you again next time for some more D&D. Until then, everybody, good night.
No.
Nice.
Night.